So, a recap of what I have understood of psychology from NCRT book. Psychology is a knowledge discipline. Now, what is a discipline? Discipline is a branch of knowledge. Like if history is a branch of knowledge, mathematics is a branch of knowledge, psychology is a branch of knowledge. Now, now if I have to define what is the psychology or what is the definition of psychology, then before defining it, we must understand that defining a discipline is little difficult, because when you're talking about is a branch of knowledge, so knowledge keeps updating, new knowledge is being added, and to define it with one single sentence is very difficult. Earlier, psychology was defined in a manner wherein psychology word was divided into two parts, psych and logy. So psych means soul or mind, and logy is study. So it was said that psychology is a branch of knowledge where study is about soul or mind. So this was a definition which was used earlier, but now it has evolved considerably. Psychology is not only limited or towards what was earlier thought it to be. It has become more scientific in approach, because earlier soul is something which is very abstract, and uh, so now it has moved towards a more scientific approach in understanding the mental processes behind human experiences and behavior. So this is what it is written in NCRT book, that psychology is defined as uh, which would, it's a knowledge which would help us understand the mental processes behind the how a human experience things and behave, the processes behind it. Now basically there are two different ways. Either it could be a it could be understood through a biological angle, or it could be understood through a social angle. If we are learning something, now how the brain activity is happening inside. So the biological angle can be used to understand the processes. So if we want to improve a learning ability of an individual, so if we understand the processes, the biological processes, it will help us understand, okay, this is something which triggers when you learn, and if this is same can be done in another individual, the learning can ability can be improved. Similarly, biological angle, there's a social angle. um, if let's suppose a person is studying, and if the social environment outside is conducive for learning, it will impact learning. So the mental process is learning, it can have social angle. We can understand it through a social angle or also through a biological angle. Now, to define a discipline, sorry, there are two main criteria. First is, discipline can be defined in what it studies and how it studies. Now, here in NCRT, it is said that psychology discipline is a science which studies about mental processes, experiences, and behaviors in different contexts. So, it says that it understands the mental processes, experiences, and the behavior of an individual in different contexts, at individual level also, at a two-person level also, or at a group level also. Now there are two different ways. Now this is if this is a knowledge, where is the information coming in? The information is coming from the data which is collected uh, in two different categories, wherein biological data is being collected and social data being collected. So this all data which is collected systematically contribute towards the knowledge. So this is what is defined uh, as psychology and what I've understood. If there